Hello! I might have flipped it on a bit too early there, huh? Hello, and welcome to an extra scatological episode of the Super Bunny Hop Super Poverty Sad streams, where, I'm struggling to adjust volume.
Mewgenics.
And also to keep an appropriate tone. So is that that's the quick trailer pitch of Mewgenics. This is a game about being a mad scientist in a lab who turns cats into bread or something. I don't know a lot about Mewgenics for sure, other than this thing has been in development for like 15 years or something like that. And usually when things are in development for 15 years, that means that there's a problem. But this game was in development for 15 years and it's fine. And if anything, the biggest setback that it might have going against it for taking so long in development is that it might look and feel and play like something of 15 years ago more than today. We will see. So the story behind Mewgenics is that successful indie game developer Edmund McMillan, who made a bunch of Newgrounds poopy flash games that were quite literally poopy. They were very poopy. They were poopy games that had poop. You would like shoot poop at poop. And he made a lot of money making Super Meat Boy and became kind of famous because they featured him in a documentary movie. And then he made, with a different developer, he made another really popular game that was like even more popular, and it was Binding of Isaac, and that was a game that had poop where you shot poop at poop, and so I guess it was kind of going back to his roots in a way. But the thing is, this guy now has like a bag of funding that he could make his own game for his own self very slowly over the course of 15 years without having anyone having to tell him to hurry up. So that's the very complete historical backstory behind Mewgenics here. It might not even be good. We will see. I guess an interesting metaphor might be what was it, Martin Scorsese's Metropolis, where someone who is very successful and clearly talented and knows what they're doing and made a shitload of money can spend just 10 years of their life making something that is grand and ostentatious and really just only for themselves, though. Is well-fertilized roots. Yeah, and it is, well-fertilizing really is like underselling it. Edmund McMillan is associated with the beginning of indie gaming itself. I remember playing Gish back in like 2004, around the time when Half-Life 2 came out, and there was controversy over whether or not digital distribution could really work at all. He was making games 15 years ago, proving that it could and it would and that it should, and made games so successful that he could spend 15 years milling around pressing. I don't want to judge how many buttons Edmund McMillan might have been pressing on the game development machine over the past 15 years, because as a fellow creative, I know that the burst can come and go. But anyways, hello, welcome. I need to hurry up and get things going here. So getting things going in a video game means clicking on the options menu first. Humping animations, we can set these to normal, safe, or wait, random? What does that mean? You know, we'll keep it for normal for now for our first introductory experience. Auto-select basic actions, targeting empty tiles, max status is shown before collapse. I don't know what this means. I don't know what a multiple elite buff means. Combat speed. This is all stuff we better keep to one. I think that the manic Tim Burton-esque is also very stimulating for the Twitch chat narration. This kind of like Pee Wee Herman getting ground through the gears of a machine music. That's what I picture in my head when I hear music like this. I don't know about you guys. It's good music to talk fast and stupid to, which is perfect for us. Anyways, all of this, no hair, no dust, none. Normal. I did not even notice it until I started flipping on it, and now I cannot unsee it. I guess I'll just keep it at normal, and if it starts bugging me, I'll reduce it later. I don't think. Boop. That's the one thing I think. Nah, we'll leave it at default. Okay, this will be good to know. Select, examine. We got a tactical view, cancel, escape, zoom in, zoom out, flip furniture. So I guess it's a point-and-click strategy game? Move, weapon, trinket, basic attack, spells, QWERTY, basic attacks Q. QWERTY. Okay, so we're gonna keep our fingers on QWERTY for this game. It's a mouse and QWERTY game. But yeah, I don't know what genre this is. I don't know what. I gotta slide myself out of the way so we can see me clicking on buttons in the menu. I don't know if this is going to be an action game or a strategy game or a puzzle game or an RPG game. I have seen screenshots for 15 years. This game is older than my YouTube channel. I remember starting my YouTube channel and starting a Twitter account for the first time in my life and following the people from Indie Game the Movie, and I saw Edmund McMillan posting Mewgenics dev blog stuff back then, if I'm remembering correctly. I hope I didn't just say something wrong and spread misinformation on the internet. But in any case, there was also a fun news story that got passed around about these meows. Apparently, this video game includes voice acting from shit-tier e-celebs across all sorts of, how do I put this? There was a popular meme image that I remember first seeing after the Luigi Mangione shooting, where everyone of all sorts of different political persuasions were all cheering on the same cause, which is scaring the shit out of health insurance companies into enacting better policies. And it was this meme of like a bunch of MS Paint stick figures wearing exaggerated clothes of the four corners of the political compass, all in a room together, saying, "Well, this is awkward." You had a Nazi and a communist and a liberal and a conservative all in the same room going, "Well, this is awkward." Apparently there's something like that going on with the voice acting cast. Edmund McMillan purposefully hired people who have differences and feuds and controversies in real life and then counterbalance them against people who are just happy, cheerful, agreeable, wholesome, sweet babies, and put them all in one roof meowing together. It's time to press the play button and get this show on the road. I've been dicking around the menu for too long. I have ice cream and I kind of want to eat it, but I might want to save my first bite for a special moment to make it extra memorable. We'll go from left to right. Oh, wonderful. Okay, is that me? Am I the doctor or the observer? Science! Scared you, didn't I? I know how scary a buzzword like science can be these days, but trust me when I say science can actually be a good thing sometimes. Take this table, for instance. A science made this table and the floor it sits on. There are even people out there who believe that a science made you and I. But I digress. The point I was trying to make here is that cats are a science, too. A science that I, Thomas A. Beanies, invented. But what do you have to do with all of this? Well, word on the street is you're a bit of a felineologist yourself. I know we just met, but I bet if you and I put our brains together, we could actually change the world with cats. How do we? What did I? Do we like sell the cats? Do we fight crime with the cats? Do we like adopt the cats to people who need cats and make them happy? What is the goal of the game? What is the objective? How do we make our money at the cat factory here? This is my latest batch, straight out of their bio vats. Choose two, a boy and a girl. Trust me, you'll find out why later. Oh, geez, did I just accidentally click on Hadassah, or did Hadassah, jump out on their own? Alright, well, Rajko looks interesting. Huckleberry looks a little bit too normal for now, and if this is a game about, like, making weird cats bang each other to make more weird cats, then we'll go with Rajko if I accidentally click to Hadassah that. What's wrong with Huckleberry? He's too plain. Expect you to pass on the best of the bunch. Whatever, their pieces will be... Oh. Is Huckleberry okay? Is it? What just happened? It was off camera. I think with my brains and your ability to choose less than ideal cats, we could really shake things up. Hell, with enough cats, I bet we could reverse time, maybe even make dying impossible. All I need is a nuke, radioactive blood, and a bit of elbow grease. Don't worry, I'll be sure to harvest some from Huckleberry's elbows before they're incinerated. I don't think this guy actually loves cats. Wait, I'm his child. Go into the world and hoard some cats. I woke up on a table, and Dr. Cat here proceeded to tell me about how we're going to solve the world's problems with cats. Am I a cat? Am I a cat? I think that's the most important question I have burning on my brain at this moment right now. The path. He advised I'm going to eat ice cream. Ah! Okay. Oh! It's an isometric tactical action game. Duh! What else would I have ever thought it would be? Okay, so this is Butch, the asymmetrical haircut. I can't help but see a bit of myself in you. You get what I mean. You want to survive in Boone County, you need to know how to fight. With cats? Wait, why? Yeah. But wait, no, like, why? Why are we getting in a fight? I just clicked a button on a menu. What did I do to these guys to make them want to fight me? This is Hadassah's basic attack. It's melee range, so you will need to move next to the rat to hit it. Okay. Oh! I get it. It's a turn-based tactical strategy game with, off-Rice-Vitzian Dungeons & Dragons style combat mechanic rules. What else could it have possibly been? You know, when you see a game with a name like Mewgenics, the mind will instantly think Tactics Ogre. Okay, so let's flank this rat for five rhombuses. Dashes in a straight line. It has five hearts, 4 knives, 1 arrow, and 5 clovers. What's right click do? Yeah, can I see their enemy ranges like actually in Fire Emblem? How the hell is my primary point of reference for this Fire Emblem? And a random stat of whenever you down a unit. Okay. Move. Ego. Ego. That was fast. No. Oh, there it is. It's the arms, the biceps from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, random stat up whenever you're down a unit. Okay. There it is. It took a little while. Okay, we have mana? Is every cat a spellcaster? In this universe, cats all have magic and mana. I guess. We'll find out if there's, like, knight cats or thief cats and rogue cats. I wonder if there's bard cats. Equal to your... Is that a light bulb or is it a mouth with a tongue inside? I think it's a light bulb. Or is it an Eye of Truth from Zelda Ocarina of Time? Oh, there was some kind of tooltip I missed. Oh, spells are a metaphor. Of course, so the magic represents something else. It represents a cat rolling closer to that thing. Roll up to 3 tiles in a straight line, alright? Sweet. Short lob shot. Lob a shot. Burn you inflict is increased by 1. Lob a shot over units. So wait. This cat can throw a projectile? Why did I have to get so close to it then? Yeah, he's pretty thick. It's so mean. Speaking of which, we just rolled up on these guys' turf and are bashing them. Why are we fighting? Spit. Okay. I hope there's no friendly fire, because my buddy was kind of sort of in the arc of that shot. A real thick one.
Meow meow.
Okay.
Meow.
So why 1, 2, 3? Why don't we go backwards by 1, 2, 3 squares and then shoot? Yeah, I don't know if I feel good about that. Like, Tom was not okay. That was not beginner's luck. It felt like a very one-sided fight. That I still don't know why. What did Tom Cop? What did he do to us? Why did we just spit on him and his rat friend to death? Ah. So you can make your cat a fire elemental. I'm sorry, I just alt-tabbed to see Twitch chat, and Crummy Lion's message is highlighted here. Edmund saw how great Alone in the Dark reboot was that he had to ask David Harbour to meow for this game. That's the kind of moral fortitude we're working with for apparently what it took to be a meow in Mewgenics. Chris Chan is in there somewhere. I am sad to report that I never received an email to audition to meow for Mewgenics, but maybe that's just because there isn't someone I have a feud with. There isn't a nasty, evil version of me that can be there as to balance things out. He wanted to go for a balance between evil people and good people in the meows, right? But anyways, what else did I miss on Twitch chat? I knew cats were weapons. We rub the cats together to make them fat. You have the urge to cause havoc and knock things off table until someone feeds you from an already full bowl? Sign up now for Head On. Apply directly to the forehead. Muscle milk is 28% rat. I have not even thought about muscle milk in like 12 years. No wonder it's such a shit product. Edmund's a personal hero for me. I mean, fight milk from Always Sunny, but muscle milk is always bad and can give kidney stones. Holy shit. Not even never be game over. I wonder if anyone who meows in Mewgenics has some kind of association with the Metal Gear world. Reminds me of that episode of South Park where they had George Clooney who wanted a cameo on the show because he liked it. They made him be a gay dog who only barked. It is like that. It is kind of like that. My ice cream's all melted by now. So we want to specialize our cats and elemental specializations. Right. Okay, so when we woke up on... The son of Dr. Cat Kratenstein, Frankenstein, Felinenstein. So when I, the son of Dr. Frankenstein, woke up on an operating table in a dark medical room, I got lectured to about how we're going to make a lot of cats and solve the world's problems with them. And so he wanted me to pick 2 cats, and the third went down a hole and disappeared. And then we get shown on the screen. So I guess the idea is that we're going on a walk through town into the woods with these 2 cats. We're walking outside. One of these buildings must be the lab. And the doctor must have had this all planned out ahead of time as part of some scheme. Butch blocks your path. Oh no, he was the tutorial helper. Should use brawn or brains to get past him. Also, is it just me, or is that guy supposed to be like a little caricature of Mr. Macmillan? I mean, I'm Google image searching for this guy's style, and the hair has been, every now and then over the past 12 years, it's something else. But the beard has been consistent, the glasses have been consistent. We don't got glasses, we got a big thick mask. We do have an asymmetrical haircut that it looks like Edmund had one of these years or so. And he's got the dark goth boy sort of attire look going on. I'm wondering if it's not a very subtle caricature of the head game developer man. Anyway, should you use brawn or brains? Check your stats to see the odds of success. We have a lot more brains. Oh, intelligence. That's the light bulb we were talking about. Let's outsmart Butch. All right. A small catnip baggie. Maybe he just thought we were cute and let us on our way. Okay, so it's also like a Oregon Trail travel-based management RPG too. What else would Mewgenics be? Of course, the fuck are we looking at? Oh my god, it's a little dime bag of catnip. Gain 7 mana. Oh, when did Rajko take a point of damage? Did he get slapped in the fight? Alright, so this is like a treasure chest. Yeah! This game's got everything! Okay, the stick is a melee weapon. A melee attack with +1 reach. It breaks after 4 uses, watch out. God, this music is bopping too. There's weather? There's a It's a Fire Emblem style turn-based tactical isometric RPG with a Oregon Trail style travel-based management sim aspect to it with a dynamic weather system that we have to account for. Of course, what a game about breeding cats would be no other such thing. Okay, so we gotta like equip the stick and the catnip. So one of these cats is a fighter, the other one's a spellcaster. Roll, sunburn. Okay, so we have one that can spit and melee. This one can do burn magic and spit longer range. Lob a shot. Is it like tossing a rock or something? Does 5 damage. The spit does 1, so I'll assume like rock or pebble or something. The melee attack is just a claw.
Meow.
Why is it in this box? Okay, there's a weapon slot, and a potion slot, a hat slot, a necklace slot, a glasses slot. Gotcha, I'm learning. Alright, let's fight a boss. Oh my gosh, listen to the music, get a new layer. Cat fight? So did Edmund McMillan spend his untold riches and 15 years of dev time commissioning like original punk rock dance music for this game? That kicks so much ass. Alright, so what do we... Pebbles has 50 HP. That's more than the both of us. Melee attack knocks units back. Can throw rocks. It hits for 2 to 4 damage. It has 3 clovers. I guess that's luck. Rajko, Hadassah. I think we should stay put and let Do we have unlimited time on our turn? Do we have to hurry up?
Meow.
Pebbles, I think. Okay, so the lyrics are cat fight, got a cat, let's fight. Got cat, let's fight. Boop, boop. So we can stick him actually on this first turn. Maybe it would be worth moving on the first turn. Gain a random stat up whenever you down a... Got a cat, let's fight. How do I deselect the melee? What's this +5 intelligence thing I'm seeing here? Ah.
Meow, meow, meow.
I think I was handling Eddie and missed something. One, two, three. Oh, that did decent damage. That hit him for more than the stick. Okay, so why did... Take a look up here. What did, why was there, like, confusion magic that made a little friendly fire slap happen? Yep. Hi. Oh. Nice. Kind of wanted to save it for a different occasion, but who am I to argue with the tutorial entity? Ah, maybe that's what happened. Okay, inflicts infinite range. We're gonna try to get behind him. That was just straight up fire magic. It did not do burn 1 and blind 1 at infinite range. It did not do as much damage as I thought. It takes damage at the start of its turn, then decrease burn by 1. It does increase by 1. There's like a little number 2 next to the fire. Oh, the blind must be the sunglasses. Okay, well now its backside is open up. Yeah, we're starting to level the playing field. Oh, I thought I would get my turn. That was not like the other attacks.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
Meow.
Zenkai boost. Damage that you deal that's 2 or less is always critical. What's the idea there? Because if you're only hitting for 2 or less damage, it's not a very powerful attack, and if you buff it up by making it a critical attack for low damage, you're like upgrading a shitty attack to a normal attack, so seems like there's some kind of redundancy I don't understand yet. 1 damage each time. I kind of like Furious.
Meow.
That's a lot of beef. Chicken drumsticks, that's what that is. A very normal walking animation. Oh, hello. That's, I think that's Butch in a different costume. Tired? Are they allowed to go on only one adventure their whole life? Okay. What's this do? My cat inspector. There is like a class system, a Dungeons and Dragons mage fighter hunter tank system. So, well, the question was, does every cat have mana, or only mage cats? We'll find out. Why's the bow got those white semicircles inside? It kind of makes it look like a crescent moon or something. Anyways, it's just the regular pause menu. 2 cats, 8 cents, 50 foods.
Meow meow. Meow meow.
That was fast. That was really fast. I thought that you'd like have to wait a while or what, but it just happens right away. Dinner. Oh no, there's poop. Ending the day. Vincent. Okay, so Vincent has Hadassah's eyes, facial shape, and teeth, and tail.
Meow meow.
I don't know if Vincent got any of the father's traits at all. Anyways, he wanted us to end the turn again, right? I guess you're supposed to, like... Oh yeah, what do we do about the poop? How do we clean poop? I got a score for that? I got a score for clicking the poop. I didn't fully track it though. Is it the yarn ball looking thing? Anyways. Nothing of significance. What's Dinah's deal? Spend a coin to spawn a random pickup.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, so now we have two kittens. Common, Indus, Guggity, and Vincent. Wait, Vincent is age 5? Hadassah's age 7? So is age 7? I guess a turn is a whole year. Okay, how do we go on an adventure? Oh. So now we have 3 kittens.
Meow.
That's good, I guess. Yeah, didn't he want... Or how many did he want? Put them in the adventure box. Oh, that's what we do. Okay. Okay, Skronk? Question mark? I guess if their name is White. Oh, Denna counts as a kitty that goes on an adventure. Oops. That only takes like a day, right? Okay. Depart? Yeah, there's no intern. Before we depart, I'm sure some weird shit has been going on in Twitch chat that I need to catch up with. Oh man, I'm gonna have to scroll. Weapon degradation. They cooked with the music. Like Tears of the Kingdom got me to like unrealistic weapon degradation. You undo as many weapons as Borderlands so it doesn't trigger hoarding behaviors. Into the Breach, right! My primary point of reference. Wait, I don't know. Into the Breach's whole thing is that you could predict what moves the enemies were gonna do, so. Oh, I totally missed that message about climbing on the stump for a combat advantage too. I didn't think of that. The dog's disrupting the cat game. I don't know if I am sure. We gotta end the turn. Oh, hello. Boogeyman, age 2. So another stray popped up. That makes 4. Okay. Equip class collars. Mom and Vincent both have a 6 fit. Random collarless starter ability. Maybe Vincent should be the tank because he's got more HP. Moomin should be the fighter because she's got the melee attack and the less HP of the two of them. Huh. Changes their color. All brown now. Equip the colors. Okay, so what's left? Hunter, Mage. They're both pretty equally stacked. Neither of them have projectile moves for this. Shoot things from afar. Neither of them have a powerful magic spell for magic. Both of them have the same intelligence. One of them has slightly higher dexterity. That'll be the hunter. Yeah, lock. Okay, now we gotta give someone a stick. I guess the maid should get catnap. The fighter. Get the stick. Equip a temporary stick. No, let's give it to the someone else. Because the fighter apparently comes with a stick. Equip it to him. Yeah, we got sticks for movement already. Vincent Denna gets the Maybe Denna? Because Denna doesn't really have much melee option. Seems to want to keep their distance from action anyway. Ah, that was the 3 sticks that the fighter generated. This guy. I think I should keep those extra sticks for Momin. Okay, now I'm kind of getting like FTL vibes. I guess because I'm seeing this dotted line path to a boss with some branches later on. I'm also getting the impression that I shouldn't maybe grow too attached to my cats. They just kind of churned them off of a factory where they have randomly adjusted stats and abilities. This all seems to be painting this is the conventionality of disposability in game design. Their names are randomly generated. Their abilities are procedurally generated. I'm seeing a branching pathway. There's warnings about bosses and it being hard. They're gonna die, aren't they? I've not seen a quick save option. I've not seen a save option in general. I've seen a save and quit. I've not seen a load your save and experiment with the mechanics and undo your mistakes. I think that Mewgenics is a turn-based isometric strategy traveling management RPG with No, just hold. I didn't say with the. I just meant it's a isometric turn-based strategy RPG action. It's an isometric turn-based strategy action RPG with travel-based management features. Roguelike. It's all of the above plus a roguelike. It's also a roguelike. They crammed every single genre into this game that doesn't at least require fast, real-time, twitchy reflexes. Oh, Eddie. Please don't get snagged in the wires. Alright. Let's get into catfights in the alley. Battle start. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, food? Is that a cigarette butt? Coin. Percent dodge chance. Oh, this is complicated. Can we zoom out? Can we move the camera? Arrow keys, WSD, no. U and E. Oh, those are for different things. There's a shitload of enemies here. Not expecting there to be 6 cats, a black bird. Yeah, we're the very first real fight is a 4v6. Maybe 7 if you count the bird. The tiles you walk over, roll up to 3 tiles in a straight line. you undo turns? I didn't check the enemy's movement range. I realized that it could actually move a couple squares farther than I thought. So yeah, this guy, Vincent, turns the tiles he walks over into something. I read it in a tooltip a long time ago. Tiles you walk over become dirt and may spawn rocks. Okay. Okay. Just gotta remember a lot of stuff. Charge projectile within your line of sight. This attack counts as both magical and physical. One, two, three. Okay, we should be able to shoot the trash bags safely. Actually, the bird might attack us, but I don't think the bird is much of a threat. Bloom. Oh, it has 20 HP. We're gonna have to shoot it 5 times. Roll. Diagonal. One magic. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, now... Right, I want to get this guy in, like, the backside of their formation and start smashing them up the rear with his sticks. Yeah. No. One, two, three, four, five. 5. Prefect. Did that cost mana that I wasn't counting? Oh, it's a fish, that's key. I see. There are more of them, but they have very shitty starting movement options. Okay. Back. Force an enemy to move forward. That would be useful to combine with Moomin's stick attacks. Will the stick go through the trash bag into the cat on the other side? Hey, I can attack the trash bag first and then use the stick and get it done that way. Yeah, we just had our first kill. Stick broke. So we also have crowd control magic that made that surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. Okay, why can't I shoot in your line of sight? Oh, that's... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think that was cover. We got him. That wasn't that hard. I overestimated their abilities. Okay, now do I have to pick up the the razor blades, cigarette butts, and pennies on the ground, or will they automatically give them to me at the end of the match? Nice. You can roll twice. Okay, so we can stick one and melee the other. Wait, I can't? Oh, there we go. That looked... I don't think it gave me the other items on the ground. There were definitely more than 2 coins. Remind me what charisma does again? I think it determines your mana, right? Adjacent unit to an open tile. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. Maybe there's like lava we can throw bad guys into. Are they bad? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? Okay, okay. Oh, these are like those flies, maggots, things from Binding of Isaac. Boogeyman is the only one. Hooter. Finished attack. Oh, let's get out of the way of these rats, first of all. I don't know, Vincent's a tank. Maybe he can take the hit. Get it, I understand. We're gonna be out of range. To combine it with path. I'm fudging this up. Throw an adjacent. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Oh man. Not in my line of sight for any of them. Yay. Oh, I should have collected the stuff before doing the final hit. Ooh, a lot of good choices. Used shirt. Dirt? Blocks coming damage. Give it to Dick. Yes. Use glasses. +1 shield. Blocks and damage. I think that also means. 25 chance to block attack. Well, that also sounds like a good defensive item. Block attacks and counter attack though. 1 in 4 chance. So maybe we should actually be giving maybe we should actually be giving that to the tank or the fighter. We're gonna give it to the tank. The tank really didn't do that much tanking in battle. What's best, damage or protection? Fragile flammable. Okay. There's only one person here. Oh, it's a hat. Everyone here can equip a hat. There was also something going on with the sticks I was not entirely expecting. It doesn't have any real attacks, so I'll give them a stick. Or any real traditional melee. Save it or give it to the maid? I don't know. I feel like Magic Dart is superior to Stick. Okay, now do I want to give it to the Pink or do I want to... Wait. Let's definitely not go down the hard path. Chaining dash attack. What is that gonna... Oh, hey. Corax G. What's the, What question do you have, friend? Oh. Face is kind of covering up the turn order. Where should I be? Seems like such close attack. Ooh. No, don't we do it again because of the replicate? I gotta get him closer to my tank instead of fragile guys. 6. How come all those other tiles are lighting up when I get to the grass tile? How come my range increases when I'm on grass? There we go. There's more of a mini boss than boss. Okay, let me double check this replicate thing. This is supposed to hit for 5 damage. Replicate. 5. Alright, now do we go again? Replicate. Man, I don't fucking know. Okay. How important is that money that I should be picking up? That's the only option we get. I think that was a basic attack. Replicate only works on stuff that uses... Okay, so If it doesn't use mana, I guess that means it doesn't count as a spell. Yeah. See who's gonna get the choker.
Meow.
Okay. I don't want to stick. I changed my mind. I don't want to stick anymore. I'd like to spit. Oh, it costs mana. Okay. Wait, what is this? Pinky. Melee attacker. What is it supposed to be? Hey Dan. I think it's fine. I don't know if it's really sparking joy though. It's a lot of strange game logic to have to learn, which has been a real problem in my like 30s, that relearning systems like this is more work than it used to be, and there also comes with the revelation with it, there comes with it the revelation that you've probably played something like this before when you're in your 30s. And it's not anything that the audience wants to hear. I can't refine something like that into a script live while the stream is playing. But I guess I just am sorry to report that I don't really know how much I am feeling at all. I've been laughing every now and then, but the gameplay, I'm just frustrated right now. Your cats don't look like the roles that they represent. There's a lot of strange information to take in, and how much of it can be deciphered at a glance is kind of confusing me. Like, out of this pile, which one is the fighter, which one's the mage? The blue one's the mage, that's obvious, but the big one's the tank. Okay, then there's Denna and Mammon. Which ones were they? Mom and Dinah. Okay, Dinah I think is the ranger and Mommon's the fighter. Very hard to tell. The portraiture for the turn order in the upper right is also kind of strange too. Like that's the faces. The art style is also hyper deformed. That I'm climbing the learning curve. I'm not really gotten joy yet, but maybe I will when I climb the learning curve. Yeah, I want to combine Replicate with Mega Blast. I need 20 mana to do it. Bide my time until... Okay. What is Pinky supposed to be? I feel kind of bad about that one. I think the rocks give you increased elevation for your projectile attacks, and that's another thing that's strange to think about. The grass tile here. This has a hidden effect that the tooltips are not saying. The grass increases your projectile range. I don't know. The cat is like climbing on top of the grass to get a better view or something. I'm wondering how to put that into short-term thinking for fast, decisive gameplay, but we'll see. Yay! Ranged attack. Looks weak. Guess I'll give it to them. But also the fighter... I think needs healing. The fighter is not as useful as I was expecting. Okay. Okay, so who is most likely to die? Maybe the mage? I don't know, the ranger has less HP. Why are they giving the rare candy so much more advertising? I go down to the food. I go back. Guess I can only go to the boss. I recommend the remap interview with the developer. Classes are Radical Rat. Tosses bomb. Oh, like from Mario! Tosses bombs at at the end of the row. So it's been dance music for both stages, but the dance music in this one is like a 1940s, 50s jazz swing sort of thing going on. And the last one was all punky. It was just like a wonderful oeuvre of bobbing your head, snapping your finger kind of catchy music. Okay, so anyways, Radical Rat, I guess that's its movement range. It's blue though. Bombs that explode. Yeah, blue is the movement range, red is the attack range. Vincent.
All of my days I'm taking naps. And in my dreams I'm the king of cats. He's the king of cats. Meow, meow. All of my nights I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats.
Big compliments for the music though. It's like the lyrics are a little reward you get for getting this far into the stage.
Bones littered at my feet. All I've got is rats to eat. I'm not the cat.
We're going for that heal.
What's your business on my street?
Wait, can I actually do a tactical retreat with this maneuver? Yeah! Oh, I'm still in range. On bomb. Explodes on its turn or when hit with fire, attack to disarm. It's got quite a few turns on the way. So, fighter... And Jenna and Moomin have to figure out how to do something with this bomb. Jenna, Moomin, or me. Maybe I should just shoot it with the dart. Ah. Whoa! I thought you attacked to deactivate it. Okay. So we shouldn't be standing perpendicular to each other. There's the bombs blow up in a plus sign shape, so let's be in an X shape.
Chase 'em, grab 'em, fry 'em. So tasty, tasty legs. So tasty, tasty legs. Find 'em in the dumpster or an alley. tastier than snails. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. All of my nights, I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days, I'm taking naps. And in my dreams, I'm the king of cats.
Attack to disarm. I attacked that thing and it blew up. It did not disarm. So I did not read that tooltip incorrectly.
Chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days, I'm taking naps. Where is that? And in my dreams,
You picked up the passive that adds a burn on your basic attack. That's where the bomb went off. Okay. So I guess if you attack it with fire, it explodes, but if you attack it with normal, it does not. So...
all I've got is rats to eat.
There's something wrong with this Moomin guy. Fear moves as far away from enemies as it can at the start.
Is on my street.
I wonder if the spit puts out fire. Ranged attack then puts weakness too. I think the rat's out of the range.
Put 'em in a fryer, stick 'em on a griddle. Couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky,
This is horrible.
fricassee. For you and me, babe. Eating rats, yeah.
Miss!
In this alley, I'm the king. He's the king. Smell like salmon and onion rings. Onion rings. Got no time for fancy things. Chasing rats when my belly sings. Like a whole old grimy claws. Tetanus shoots from my claws. Into you, out of me. Into you, out of me.
Wait, maybe I could...
Legs and crispy thighs on my mind.
30. This guy's...
I'm so hungry now.
See if I can live for one more turn.
So tasty, tasty legs. So tasty, tasty legs. So tasty, tasty legs. Find 'em in the dumpster.
God damn.
Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Grab 'em by the tail, they're tastier than snails.
Oh, I can do it again. Good. Am I still on fire, though? Oh! We killed the bomb! Mission accomplished! Can't move again. We really need to heal, and I think it is worth the pennies to gamble a bit. What happened? Where did the pickup appear? What was it?
I'm chasing rats.
Oh, explodes on his turn or when hit with fire. Oh my god. The tooltip did explain the thing.
Dreams, I'm the king of cats. I will hunt you down. Nowhere to hide. Bones littered at my feet. All I've got is rats to eat.
I think the bomb's gonna blow.
Cat, you want me?
Oh, I think they'll survive that one hit, but the bomb
What's your business on
still gonna be an issue. Oh, let's just spit on it. Yay! Wonderbar. What wonderful? Why did I say? Why was I about to say Wunderbar?
a couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky, I'll make a fricassee. salmon and onion rings. Got no time for fancy things. Chasing rats when my belly sings.
Very good to know that I can spit on it or sparkle it. Oh wait, there's a chance the sparkle might go to the wrong enemy though.
From my claws into you, out of me, into you, out of me. Tasty legs and crispy
God, no! I'm so fucking sick of it. Okay. Burning Paws, that's it. Your basic action inflicts burn 1. Jesus Christ. Oh, cool, I guess. But some of us are about to die. Wait, no, we don't die. We get downed. That's good, I guess. Okay, so I can't use my eyeballs to track where the Make-A-Wish coin goes.
all of my days. I'm taking naps, and in my dreams I'm the king of cats. He's the king of cats. All of my nights I'm chasing rats. All of my days I'm taking naps, and in my dreams I'm the king of cats. I will hunt you down. You know where to hide. Bones littered at my feet. All I've got is rats to eat. Pile of bones at his feet. I'm not the cat you wanna meet. He's a bad, bad kitty. A bad, bad kitty. What's your business on my street?
How come I'm able to do these twice? Oh, because of the mana.
Put 'em in the fryer, stick 'em on a griddle. A couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky, I'll make a fricassee. For you and me, babe.
I'm gonna try killing the boss first.
This alley, I'm the king.
1, 2, 3.
Smell like salmon and
I'm gonna try shooting the boss first. For some reason, I want that to mean that the bomb will die,
chasing rats when my belly sings.
and that, yeah, we won't have to worry about killing the bomb too. Okay, so no one died, but we did have a close call there.
From my claws.
So the fighter leveled up with 1 strength. Math! Each can be cast only once per turn. Math! Turtle style. 4 shield, 2 health, and this one does speed. I'm frustrated how little speed he has.
I'm so hungry.
Fire instance of coming. Okay, now what about these locks? South. Sounds very useful. All of our health is very low though, so I'm kind of scared. Oh, nice, we have HP bars. I don't gotta worry about the numbers. But we are... The academic bruisers. Yeah, we did it. Do I gotta worry? Can I relax? Or am I still worried about that HP?
All day. Sounds like me after I crank down hard on a big tub of French onion dip. Close your eyes. Go to sleep.
Okay. Let's see what... We can now go to the sewers. Wonderful. There's been a lot going on Twitch chat while I was thinking about my next move. Your videos are a huge inspiration for the YouTube videos I want to make mainly how clearly and concisely you present ideas and how much variety. Thank you, Flow Streams. In an era where YouTubers are creating unlimited video essays, I've always appreciated George's ability. Thank you, Black Obsidian. His MGS2 video comes to mind. I would watch it all the time back in high school, but it wasn't until last year I realized how much he's actually saying so quickly and comparatively like zero bloat. Yeah. Feels like it comes from his journalistic routes or something. Yeah, they teach you very, very intensely how to write at an 8th grade level for the limited space of a newspaper.
I've been up all night chasing the mice. Dreaming about them will be twice as nice. Like a sugar plum with mousy spice. Yum, yum, yum. On my back, sometimes on my side, curled into a ball like a Cracker Jack prize. Marathon napping is what this cat's lacking.
Meow.
So what do we do with the house here? We have 7 cats, 20 cents.
I'll make myself comfy. It's time for bed. Please don't wake me. I'll swat at your
Meow.
head till you're dead.
Thank you, Flow Streams. Oh, hello. Hello, Frank.
That was napping all day. Makes me want to worm my way up into one of those blankets, cozy up by the dishwasher.
Okay, let's bring Analia home. Vincent, Rajko, Hadassah, Denny, Moomin. They're all retired. Bronk? Oh, new menu item. Boone County, Butch. Not accepting cats at the Frank wants retired cats. Okay. Reward an attic. If we give him a retired cat, he'll give us an item. Pink is accepting cats. Oh, this is like the community. We get to know our neighbors.
I itch on the inside. It's a feeling that won't subside
Kind of cozy.
no matter what I try. Calamine smoothies and endless old movies.
Okay, so yeah, this is a Final Fantasy Tactics game. If Final Fantasy Tactics had a breeding mechanic where you can make your party members make new party members by combining their stat sheets to a certain extent. Yeah, I think I get it. I think I understand the routine here. Let's give our oldest retired cat to Frank and see what kind of vending machine person Frank is. Rajko, I think, is the oldest. So... I'm seeing some of the blueprints it's following. How, there's 3 currencies that you're juggling against characters who kind of function as vending machines. And I don't know what else it could have been done. So much as I don't want to see the blueprints anymore. I wish I could play games without seeing... the textbook game design knowledge that I have too much of. This is reminding me a lot of Machina, which kind of reminded me a lot of Stardew Valley / Slime Rancher things, even with the radio playing in the background.
Budget item for Christmas is the fly trailer. You just shit in a glass case and wait for one to come along, put the top on, feeds itself.
There are some cats out there with just horrible, horrible, horrible breath and bad luck. And this is called Stray Cat, and you should listen to this song.
Fill the space between. I can hear
Okay, so flow streams. When I began my YouTube channel, I used an argument worksheet called the Toolman method. And after 15 years, I am changing things up, and I'm going to be using a different method called archetypal criticism. And this scares me, but also gives me some hope that there's something useful I can do about the, there's got to be a good word for what happens when you're a critic who has to consume art professionally, which means consuming art for tens of hours per week, which means watching so many movies if you're a movie critic that they're all going to start to look the same, and if you're a game critic, you're going to play so many games that they all start to look the same. Archetypal criticism is a way where you, like, make judgments about the medium as a whole based on the latest installation that you're criticizing. And I think there might be some way to, like, leverage this... I can't believe I read this whole book and then listened to 5 hours of the lectures and don't have the word to describe what happens when a critic becomes so aware of the conventions that things start to look the same. When you... Yeah, it's something to do with an outlook on the medium that is tuned to notice what is becoming derivative. The inverted pyramid in regular reporting versus feature writing. This is talking about compressing word counts for newspaper column space, and archetypal criticism that I want to start getting into is about making things that aren't reviews, that are criticism, that are not value judgments either about something being good or bad, because I don't even know if I'm capable of that anymore. Mewgenics released a positive reviews, and there's nothing here that I've, like, hated. I feel like I've maybe had some issues with reading the interface and the graphical elements to a certain extent, but the thing that's not sparking joy is something that it can't really help, that to a certain extent really is me, and that is how much of the similarities I can spot with so many other things that I've played, and how that is associated with a declining passion for the medium as a whole. And it's not really an easy complaint to talk about or write about, because there's always an implied question of, well, what could they have done differently? And I don't think I know the answer to that, because that question is like asking for an X factor that doesn't exist. What could he have done differently is breaking against conventions so thoroughly that it would be radical. We could not predict. I could not predict what he could have done differently. So this is an idea that's very wild, but it also slots into existing conventions that are very familiar. And that is the like narrative and an RPG system with multiple play styles where decisions get increasingly complicated the more you play, because you turn 3 currencies that you collect into upgrades exchanged at various item shops that you may or may not have a chance to get.
Pause 10 seconds for
But all of that is getting wrung through these aesthetic zigs and zags. So like mana in this game is just called mana. They don't get wild with that. But like luck, for example, luck affects base crit chance. I don't know what else it might affect, but there's no lot picking. Your constitution affects health and post-combat regen. I don't know what kind of defensive score we got going on there. They're not telling us, but I know it's there. I know it's in the background. I think, okay, the RPG system vocabulary is not what I'm having a hard time getting adjusted to. I think it's just the names and the colors and the visual designs of the cats. The cats look really weird. I have a hard time memorizing who is who. They have randomly generated... Can I rename them? I can't rename them. Okay, but anyways, we have a deflating sense of conventionality hitting in when I realize that as crazy and wild as a game about breeding cats is, it ultimately is going to get slotted into existing genres and interfacing, and that video gaming as a whole just might not have a lot of ideas left. I need to give Frank, see what kind of vending machine person Frank is. Frank is going to give me an attic. We're going to upgrade our house by consuming cats that have gone on adventures. And the house upgrades will give us room to make more cats. The cats will bang each other and make more cats that you go on adventures with, and repeat the cycle over and over again until you have felt a sufficient sense of pleasure from your evening's entertainment. And I think I was also looking forward to something more of a story. Like if Frank has a story behind him, that might jazz me up a little bit more. But this Butch guy and this Tink guy and the context of the scientist introducing everything in the first place is it's wacky and silly and fun, but also feels like weirdly underbaked unless there's some other things that I still have to dig up. I'm speaking too soon. I'm speaking too soon about first impressions. Coming from the perspective of someone who's been playing video games over and over again at a professional time schedule for 10 of the 15 years I've been doing this. Okay, Frank wants retired cats. Next reward, an attic. Another tip? Alright. Is not accepting cats. What's the exclamation point? Is Butch supposed to be like a thief? Burglar or something? I guess I'm visiting Bush, but is what we're doing. Butch. Hoity-toity religious type, judgmental. Boy, can I heal things. Don't we wish? Neat. So, what's the idea behind leveling cats up? If you can't take them out on a second adventure. If they retire after one adventure, then the gains you get from leveling up going down the hard path aren't gonna last long term. Making a very short-term decision with that hard path, are you? So you would endure more damage going down the hard path before hitting the boss, but you might level up more, so you might hit the boss for more damage. Yeah, I get it. This high difficulty, high risk, high reward stuff is very Binding of Isaac, in a certain sort of way, Meat Boy. It was a couple years before Dark Souls. It was already a tried and true strategy to market your tough gamers game for gamers is unreasonably difficult. Right. Wait, huh? Okay, maybe this is why. I missed that. Good tactics are just basic math. Ink. The word breeding doesn't instantly make it cool. Oh. The better the stray cats are? Oh, stimulation. So, when I click on a poop, I get a stimulation point. Fighter abilities, tanks, then. A girl, I'm surprised by that. Alright, have we... Yeah, we've visited the two people. Okay. I guess, do we have to end the day to get the attic? Whew. I guess we have the attic now. I want to see this tactical view that Tips were telling me about.
I'll have your little kitty eyes with some butter and some toast. Your little kitty feet will go nicely in a
Twitch chat.
when I'm finished with that.
I want to read about Twitch chat.
Then I'll eat your
I feel you, wanting to play without feeling weight. I already did this before. It gets even harder with the mini studios using the games as inspiration. It's a endemic problem with the medium. The fans, the developers, the technology, the way it's built from the ground up. One thing that I think is the most disappointing, though, is how fans will oftentimes request the same old shit just keep getting made for decades and decades and decades. One of the most popular complaints... I mean, this showed up in, like, Adult Swim cartoon Smiling Friends. Was a complaint about how the greedy rich game developer, who's so very evil, is one of the worst things they're doing is sitting on top of old IPs that they're not making sequels for, right? Like, they're not making Mega Man 22. The plot of that Smiling Friends episode was that, like, a Banjo-Kazooie character was washed up. There was some actual grievance expressed that game developers these days are not making Banjo-Kazooie 6. It's conservatism. Not of the political kind in the voting box, but video game fans are notoriously conservative. And one thing that I don't understand is that, like, how come more of them don't get tired of this eventually? What is this exclamation point? Witch's hideout. You built me an attic. Huh. Yeah. Oh, he wants cats now. Cats that have been on an adventure. Before we catch up with Tink again, he wants cats who've killed things. Is there a way we can check that? Drunk. Because, who was the one with the fire magic? And also, who were the fighters in the tanks? Roll go. I think Vincent has seen some shit. Who else do we got? BB. 410. Okay. I think I gotta start off with these older cats first, though. Hadassah's been on an adventure. So wait, hang on. They both want the same kinds of cats. They both want veteran cats. I wonder how serious Butch was when asking for cats that killed people. Cats that killed enemies. 3. You're right, it's age I want to be looking at, not level. Hadassah. Let's send him Hadassah. Hadassah, you're gonna go live with Butch now. Go into a happy home. That doesn't sound good. Right, the elements, the classical 5 elements, the Empedocles, the Empedoclean elements show up over and over again in everything that you'll play throughout your whole entire life. Okay. Wants kittens. Next reward, it's a secret.
Wash yourselves, kiddies.
I think we got more retired cats. That one's age 4. Vincent is age 8. Dinah, let's give Dinah. Who was it? Frank? Yeah. Oh, there's more. Trash. Get rid of Dinah without receiving any favor. No, let's send Dinah to a happy home like Frank. Okay, I guess I'll get the upgrade when I... Hey, where'd the trash in the sewers underneath Frank go? Actually, that cat cannot be put into the adventure box. Right, so, yeah. The old rule still applies. For a second I thought I was gonna experiment. Wait, did we send a cat to Tink? No, Tink wants kittens. 5. Maybe I could give Lincoln. Yeah, let's try Lincoln. Oh, I can't. Okay, should we go on an adventure or sleep tonight? Yeah, I want to send a kitten. There we go. We got 2. Oh no. There were no winners. Okay, so I guess that means BB and Anelia both need to go somewhere. Oh, Masa. Oh, there's life. Ah! Okay, Mewgenics is a, superficially, ostensibly at first glance, strange-looking game, but a few minutes with it, you'll realize that really it's just, woo! An isometric turn-based tactical RPG, action RPG with a travel-based FTL Oregon Trail style spatial distance management system with the Sims life sim elements where you clean up your virtual pet's poop and make sure that they have a happy house score, because this -2 score of cat sleep is something I gotta fix. Yeah, there's also, I'm seeing Sims stuff. There's meter management systems going on with their home life. Daisy or Tomosa, they're both girls. Itch, short shot, 4 damage. Itch for 1. 1 damage to yourself, huh? 50% chance to spawn a friendly flea. Okay, what's the other kitten got? In 20% dodge. Okay, so that's like an evasive thing when you want to run away. I think Tomasa sounded less useful. Yeah, let's send Tomasa to Tink. Okay, now music is in Tim Burton mode. Danny Elfman mode, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Okay, I got a bow. Where was it? Fancy bow. It's fancy. Oh, it doesn't tell me what it does. Okay, I think it's time for another adventure with our new kitty, Daisy. Has it been a day? Oh, we got another stray. Malenka. Age 2, level 0. She looks like one of the more normal cats on the island here. BB. Who we're getting into a fight? I think Anelia. Is it Anelia and Lincoln? Let's go on an adventure with Anelia. Maybe Anelia will learn some more better social skills. I don't... Man, I don't know how, like, excited I am to have to put 4 of these cats into a party and... Oh, I'm gonna have 5, because we got paladins now. Maybe... Yeah, the size of our adventure box increased. Like, I don't... It just... It's mental energy to have to think about which one's the fighter. Is Daisy gonna be the tank or is Skronk gonna be the hunter? And then having to memorize all the abilities that they have. It's there isn't a standard slate of abilities. They all... Okay, a good portion of them do have the basic melee attack, but every now and then I hit this cat that, like, doesn't have a melee. I guess the idea is that... Oh, it's a quick button for the pipe. I guess the idea is that it's supposed to tell you ahead of time who's going to be what class. But the name, I wish I could change the name. BB, I'm not going to remember that. The adventures are like 25 minutes long. First hit, short shot. Okay, BB sounds like a ranger hunter. What's my idea here? Do I want to be going on adventures with old cats or young cats? Amelia, Skronk. I've been wanting to make use of Skronk. Melee attack, Ponder. Okay. Skronk is going to be a warrior or a tank. Can't see how much HP he has. Amelia. We want a well-balanced team, right? Maybe Lincoln is supposed to be a mage with these abilities? Okay, so Malenka, the girly-looking pink kitty, sounds like they would make for a fierce tank. They got a melee attack, and this thing where they can exchange movement points for a second melee attack. So if someone goes slowly and does a lot of attacking, that sounds fine. Alright, we got room for one more. Daisy, Vincent, Boogeyman. Either going to be Amelia or Daisy. And what are we missing here? Melee, projectile, projectile, melee. It can be either or. I'm allowed to pick either or. Borrow mana. Duty unit. Wait, I don't think Daisy can... Oh! Yeah, that's right. Tink wants kittens. Oh, I didn't see what the reward was! Ah! Next reward, information to help breed cats. Well, too bad, we're gonna go on an adventure instead. For one more. And we'll have our Dungeons & Dragons party of 5. Okay, Amelia, it's you. You're a wizard. Oh, this sucks. We only have one.
Here's a favorite of mine. It's called The Legend of the Claw. It just makes me want to
Page
spray on
5.
stuff.
Why can't Amelia go on an adventure? Oh, maybe I keep the cats that are fighting each other in different rooms? Okay, why can't Amelia go on an adventure? Is it because we're full? Wrong. Yes, it's because we're full. Okay, so the box... the adventure box size increased, not to increase the size of my party, but to increase the amount of classes I can choose. And this is the shit, like... Like, it's the same game I've been playing, it's just that the vocabulary is different than usual. And the visual language is different than usual. But yeah, we got it. We got our archetypes in order. Let's go on an archetypical adventure. Oh, there's going to be 9 of these in total. Be the best friend. Clerics are great at keeping your team alive and helping them recover from taking hits. So that means, like, that sounds like magic spells? Healing magic spells. Ooh, I've not seen any healing magic spells this whole game so far. Okay, well, Skronk the Barbarian is a fighter or a tank? Looks like tank. It turns out Skronk the Cat-Barian is not actually going to hit for a lot of damage, but they're going to take a lot of damage. Wait, what use is the intelligence? Though, if Skronk is going to be a stupid meathead type character, maybe someone else, maybe something else better suits Skronk. They get a basic melee attack. They can also ponder, but it's the name of Skronk. Like that has to be a dumb meathead muscle man who has a heart of gold, but a brain of mush. But apparently Skronk has a brain of 7. So I might have to rethink my prejudical assumptions when hearing the name Skronk here. Maybe Skronk should be the cleric. Skronk and cleric kind of sound the same. They both end in k noises and have not that much more than 2 syllables. They're keeping the team alive and helping them. Yeah, we'll play with the new class, new abilities. Skronk the cleric. I think the other thing is that it seems like there's something kind of distressingly conservative about the idea that wild, crazy game ideas that you have are like assembling a team of weird cats that end up going on pretty normal Dungeons and Dragons adventures for pretty normal Final Fantasy Tactics fights. Like the possibilities of this sort of scenario are being reduced back to the archetypes again. Skronk's the cleric. Right, Malenka. I remember this one being kind of interesting. Interchange Malenka's like a natural born tank. +4. No, Malenka's not actually, because her HP is small. Okay, maybe fighter? Interchangeability still looks so strong for tank style things, and I'm also recalling that I remembered back at the home screen I was trying to see if there was a way to check their HP before making these kinds of judgments, and there was not back then, and now I'm surprised by her HP being lower than a good tank ought to be. Eh. Be the fighter. Gronk's the cleric. Malenka's the fighter. On. How come the hunter gets decreased speed? Ooh. Wait, can I go classless? Would I want to? I don't think BB fits either of these. Maybe I should make BB be the hunter because of this dexterous hit stuff going on. Melee attack. And then a projectile attack. Okay, maybe that's one way to think of it. A weak melee, a decent projectile can turn into a decent melee with a decent projectile if she... Hunter? Okay, so link on... Be a mage... or a tank. Like the next trial that hit feels kind of tanky. Do we have any magic here? We have the cleric. Wait. Wrong. Yeah, cleric. Hey, it changed the abilities. Kills allies. Enemy. Maybe Skronk should be the tank though, because Skronk has more HP. Right, but because it's the ponder thing that made me pick cleric. No, cleric is still the best choice for... See how this does. I feel like I'm getting paralyzed by these decisions too. They're all high value, high risk, high reward decisions. the stick to. No, BB has the extra. They all have melee. Hey, who has the weakest melee? 4-3 Skronk. Maybe Skronk should get the stick then. Backup melee weapon. Okay, now who has the lowest defense? That's hard to tell from this. Maybe from their HP score? Here's BB the hunter. Oh, Malanka the fighter. Ugh. Fighter's gonna win that contest. Maybe the tank. Lincoln tank getting the hairspray. Whoever's gonna be real up in the enemy shit should get hairspray. Now give Lincoln the bow, because Lincoln is the most under-equipped of all the other kitties. Sharpshooter and Chubbers. Doing great. I'm guessing this is all like randomly chosen aesthetic barks. Pretty good. No complaints about the game style, no complaints about the game music. Tactical view. Huh. Oh, look at the icons. That's cute. Kitty icons. So, okay, but this is deconstructing the iconography of the game's back down is pointing out how when my 4 cats are on screen at once, they do kind of blend together. And sure enough, the developers use the same exact icon for all 4 of them when you switch things over to tactical mode like this. But they have roles. They have very specific roles. One of them's supposed to be up in the bad guys. The others, some of them are supposed to be far away from the bad guys. And at a glance, you should be able to tell who's who. So, Tom, it's slow but has a wide melee. Catcaller slows units, counterattacks when hits. What are these corpses doing here? Analysis paralysis. That's a great term to describe the indecisiveness. One, two, three. Doesn't seem very intimidating. Malenka's abilities are weird. She's a tank, but she's also not. Okay, let's just take a few steps forward and play it safe. What did that do? What did that do? Close unit counterattacks. Am I slowed? Is that what that did? Yeah, okay, they got a snail of 4. Movement range is reduced to 2 for the next 4 turns. Takes us to... Anyone else get slowed? No. Did she lick him? That's cute. Yeah. What do we do with this intelligence we gain from pondering, though? Does it make the other attacks faster? What's this double fist thing? Brace takes 1 less damage from... Good. I think this is fine. Neither of them are going to want to move a lot. Maybe I should actually save the mushroom. Oh, usable once per battle, so I assume that means I can use it again next battle. Weakness. Oh, nice. -2 to 3 thing. Hehe. Oh man, I want to attack myself. Now that I have my paladin, shouldn't I be able to heal between battles? Skronk. Ooh. And then you fall asleep. Ooh. Trample all in the way. Okay. This goes in the necklace slot. Yeah, human brain. Yeah, the game, egregious factor, the game does, it looks very Binding of Isaac, but there is a similar, completely different genre, but similar logic going through the game mechanics, where they, want you, thinking hard about high value, high risk decisions, and also going through the dungeon with a unique loadout of abilities that sometimes is ridiculously overpowering. I'm now realizing this one compared to my previous run. I felt like the character types I was dealing with in the previous run were a lot more versatile and effective. Ugh. Why am I fighting kitties? You can tell it's an Edmund McMillan game, not just because of the flies and the poop, but because your character will get overwhelmingly overpowered. Your character will turn from a dinky little kitty into a scary demon kitty with a horde of bats flying around them that attack enemies, is how you can tell. Ooh. Ooh. Gronk. So we should actually use this round to pick stuff up. There aren't any threatening enemies in this round. Huh. Okay, well, what's the movement range of these guys look like? Where's Skronk? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, we didn't get the coin. Okay, so you actually have to stop on the square, the coin on it to pick it up. Ooh. I hope all this money I'm gonna be getting is gonna actually be useful. I'm starting to feel like someone else should get the meat at us. No. Kronk can't heal themselves, but he can heal others, so that wouldn't make sense. Wait, why did I get my turn back? I mean my attacks. Why did I get my attacks back? Really hope this money turns into something useful later. Because I've spent a lot of time trying to... optimize this. Nice. Yeah, eat that garbage. Am I getting money for it? I wonder if I could use the hairspray on it. Yay! Wait, no, that's bad. If they didn't run away, I would have been able to collect all the other treasure. But I also healed everyone up before the end of the fight, so we should be very well equipped for the next one. Punch a unit into space? They will fall back down at the end of the round. Aha! That's like 5 turns! Jump to a tile and pull enemies toward you. Attack everything around you 3 times. That sounds really useful. Gain 0 defense. Increase the spell's defense by 2 at the end of each turn. That sounds too complicated. Cosmic Punch, on the other hand, is punching someone into space. What is not to understand? Ninja Bandana. Alright. You have a 10% chance to gain a bonus attack when you use your basic attack. Okay, who's been doing a lot of basic attacks? And who's not wearing glasses? We got 2 cats who aren't wearing glasses. Lincoln and Skronk. Skronk uses... Yeah. This means that if Skronk tries to heal someone, Skronk has a 10% chance of healing them as well as attacking them. So Lincoln also has a 10% chance. Lincoln's the tank. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of Skronk getting it better, but both would be useful. And now we gotta make another moral choice. A knife stuck in a wall. Same thing as last time, right? In rear. Perch. A bird. Tosses bear traps, has an affinity for tall grass, swats away melee attacks. That's a little bit of poetry that kind of rhymes. Oh wow, quite the attack range. Maybe we should go for the pigeon first. I'm not particularly intimidated by an enemy who uses, bear traps that they throw around. Ooh, spooky. What am I gonna do? Oh, it disappears. I gotta memorize it. What? Get it a bit. Hey, I can hit him in the back with the stick and a regular. I thought I equipped a passive on this character for a chance at a double hit. Oh. That was not what I expected. Ooh. Oh no. Yes! So, oh. Oh no! Oh, poor guy! Kinda worried about bear traps. Poor guy. Those bear traps aren't doing you any good, buddy. I got a sharp memory, my friend. Only one. Appreciating how many extra turns you can. There's a lot of bear traps in the way. I think at this point we'd really just be best off shooting him with projectiles. Yeah, let's stay put. Got him! And we healed. I thought this was going to be harder than it turned out to be, but maybe I'm just doing all the right moves. Who knows? Okay, the hunter, set a trap that webs non-bugs, destroy a body, equip a piece of cat hide armor. Huh. Oh. electric damage at infinite. Got their webs. We got a cardboard hat, paper hat. Had experiences with the cardboard hats before. Paper hat. Just realized, like, it's very funny that these are different categories. +1 bleed thorns. What does that mean? Your basic attack inflicts bleed, fragile, brittle, flammable. Your basic attack inflicts. One of them's more for defense, one of them's more for attack. So, 3 cats don't have hats. Which one has the weakest defense? BB. 16 Malanka. Jeez. Alright, now, who is not wearing a hat and uses their basic attack every now and then? That can lead to Skronk, surprisingly, but BB as well. That sounds useful. A basic attack from a projectile that causes bleed. But you never guess what best, Beepus or Phoebus? Okay, this one's for Twitch chat. Twitch chat votes. Beepus or Phoebus? Pick one. We're at war. You can't have both. So, let's see. Kai Huevo. Speaking of breeding time, anyone got Valentine's? Or on the wrong website. Can Booster just heal a full health cat and have it all go into stats? No, it turns out that Booster was a pretty weak heal, actually. Feels like this game was trying to restore some Newground cinematic universe. Yes. Stop the clock. We've hit time to poo. I'm calling it Millennial XCOM. Millennial XCOM! Yeah. There are slopes in the maps yet? I haven't seen any. I'll be back. I must make a sandwich. I ran out of deli meat, so I've been using chicken nuggies, and it kind of works. Doot, 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 doot. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna go with Beepus, and that's our choice. Beepus. You know Beepus. You win. We got a snack. Alright. They're talking about the internet Pepsi thing. A snack. It's a fish. 12 HP. 36. We're all at full HP, baby. Who doesn't have a potion? There's only one person here who doesn't have a potion, and it's Lincoln. I don't even think Lincoln's gonna be using that snack. We should make a trade-off here. Our weaksters. BB, Malenka. Okay, BB's a ranger, Malenka's a fighter. Between the two of them, the fighter is probably more likely to die. And BB is more likely to get wounded and need to heal. Now, someone here is stupid and needs a brain. Lincoln! Yeah. 4, 8. Skronk is the smartest, but Lincoln, you're now the second. Congratulations. I don't even think that intelligence boost is going to do that much more for him. Let me take another look at Lincoln here. Reflect, chew, push attack. We're just wearing that brain for vanity. Lincoln does not have a lot of very smart skills to use that brain on. I also just noticed there's no matter of what direction they're facing. See, they're facing away from each other. Both they're not facing at each other. The bad guys and the good guys are both looking at the camera. Medium food! Got some coins. Some medium food's what I'm really going to be eyeing. Who is it that could use it, though? Skronk. Skronk's down by 1 HP. What's the challenge here? This fight looks like the easiest peasiest. How come I can click these? And right click them to make the tooltip go away. Alright, so yeah, I feel like I have a lot of freedom in this fight. These decisions are not tough. It's almost like this one's kind of out of balance with the... I guess I don't want to intersect between a point both of these rats can cross, which is only one square. Let's go here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bronk. Bronk ponders with turn. Phoebe, you're the ranger type. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Look at this, they're not going to be able to do anything. Oof. Okay, stand corrected. They got one hit in. Big whoop. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Look at this! We're kicking ass! Just stop us! I feel bad for them. That poor rat. Taking damage. we go. Gonna win when they come crashing down from space. 17, 12, I got time to heal. Might be interesting. The bad guy might come crashing down onto Skrunk's tile. I really wish Skrunk could heal themselves. Destroy your enemy's corpses to collect the 1-cent coin inside. Oh good, that bad guy did not come crashing back down onto Stonk. Did I end it with perfect HP too? I'm crushing this round. Sandstorm deals 1 damage to all units at the end of the round. Huh. I hope that... yeah, that might be some friendly fire stuff I don't want to deal with. Oh, that sounds really useful. Any inanimate objects into rocks. Do I want to make rocks or create rocks? We want to make rocks. A storm ahead is blowing debris inside. Look at the drawing! Duststorm.jpg. Inside the dust storm, Malenka sees the silhouette of a figure. Charisma. Oh my gosh. The storm approaches and attacks. Oh no! What the hell is this guy? Dust Devil. He's got the power of an upright in his goddamn hand. We also got a chicken. I wish they had more speed. I guess it's a good thing that the Dirt Devil doesn't. Got the power of an upright. Doesn't look like he has much speed or range. 100 HP though is a lot, but it doesn't hit for a lot of damage. I'm not too intimidated. Ah, that's what I should be intimidated by. Twister moves towards its enemies, tosses what it touches. 100 HP is a lot. I'm wondering if I should actually be more worried about this than I was previously. Also, we got full HP on all the cats except the designated healer cat. How is that? What is that? Why is that? Boop boop. Boop. Ow. Gronk's at half HP now. Okay. I really don't need that bonus item, but it feels like... Okay, we're gonna try to go through the twisters and go after the devil instead of the bonus item. I wonder how the Cosmic Punch works on these things. I think it's weird for bosses. They'll fall back down at the end of the round. So that means that 1, 2, 3. This guy was supposed to get 3 more turns before the end of the round. On the upper right here, we can see that round 2 includes all these turns. And so if I just deleted this guy from being able to take a turn for the rest of the round, that seems so ridiculously overpowering that I can see why they would give bosses an exception and make them immune to that effect. Yeah, see, he came right back. Oh yeah, let's push him into his own dirt devil. Ah! Oh, I completely forgot I had this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So let's make use. Oh, did I just petrify? Did it work? Yay. Oh, hell yeah. Huh. Oh. Yeah. Could use it. Only one missing a... Oh my god, a shop! I'm gonna buy everything! Okay, I can't buy everything, but I can buy most things. +2 defense. +1 charisma. On a charmed rattlesnake. Can I buy another one, actually? Oh. I'm gonna be doing a boss soon, so I won't pick the last one, but that last one would have been useful up to this point. What a consumer. Charmed rattles. I feel like I don't have room for either of these. Everyone's wearing hats, everyone's... I think there's less people wearing glasses than there are people wearing hats. Okay. Everyone does have a hat, but there's one cat that doesn't have glasses. You know what? Let's just really. Also fine. This is a straight up upgrade for one of our most fragile characters. So one of our stronger characters can get the weaker of the two armors. Yes. Alright. Do. Radical Rat again.
Tasty legs and crispy thighs on my mind. I'm so hungry now, I'm gonna chase them, grab them, fry them. So tasty, tasty legs. So tasty, tasty legs. So tasty, tasty legs. Find them in a dumpster or an alley. Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Grab 'em by the tail, they're tastier than snails. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. All of my nights, I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days, I'm taking naps. Where is that? And in my dreams, I'm the king of cats. He's the king of cats. All of my nights, I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days, I'm taking naps. Where is that? And in my dreams, I'm the king of
Did we just get help? I think we did. I think plus health. I saw a red number 2 pop up, and I couldn't tell if it was a +2 or -2.
I'm not the cat you wanna meet. He's a bad, bad kitty. A bad, bad kitty. What's your business on my street? You better believe.
I think this bomb's gonna fuck us. What could I have done? What could I have done differently to not get fucked by this bomb?
Put 'em in the fryer, stick 'em on a griddle. A couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky, I'll make a fricassee. Oh, you and me, babe.
Once again, Skronk is taking the most damage of all of us.
In this alley, I'm the king. He's the king. Smell like salmon and onion rings. Onion rings. Got no time for fancy things. Chasing rats when my belly sings. Like a hobo with grimy claws. Tetanus shoots from my claws. Into you, out of me. Into you, out of me. Tasty legs and crispy thighs on my mind. I'm so hungry now.
Oh, brother.
Chase 'em, grab 'em, fry 'em. So tasty,
Okay, maybe this will work.
so tasty, tasty legs.
Yay!
Find 'em in the dumpster or an alley. Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Shake, shake, shake 'em and bake 'em. Grab 'em by the tail, they're tastier than snails. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em.
Yeah, +2. Saw that red number again.
All
could it mean?
I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days I'm taking naps. And in my dreams I'm the king of cats. He's the king of cats. All of my nights I'm chasing rats. Chasing the rats. All of my days I'm taking naps. And in my dreams I'm the king of cats. He's the king of cats. I will hunt you down. There will be nowhere to hide. Bones littered at my feet. All I've got is rats to eat. At his feet. I'm not the cat you wanna meet. He's a bad, bad kitty. Bad, bad kitty. What's your business on my street? You better believe. Put 'em in a fryer, stick 'em on a griddle. A couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky, I'll make a fricassee for you and me, babe. Eating rats, yeah.
This music is delightful.
In this alley, I'm the king. He's the king. Smell like salmon and onion rings. Onion rings. Got no time for fancy things. Chasing rats when my belly sings. Like a hobo with grimy claws. Tenderness shoots from my claws.
Guess we got him now.
Out of me, into you, out of me.
Oh yeah, we got him.
Tasty legs and crispy thighs. On my mind. I'm so hungry.
The moment he walks into one more thorn, he's gonna... Oh, I think we got him. Oh, I have to... a bit, but we got him. That was a cute little ass kick.
Shake, shake, shake 'em, bake 'em. Grab 'em by the tail, they're tastier than snails. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em. Grab 'em, stop 'em, skin 'em, crunch 'em.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Now... Never did end up using that catnap. The ring slot's filled up by everything that actually be more useful than stuff. Gronk's basic attack. Wait, where was it? Your basic attack spawns brambles. There was one that was about 2% chance to break, returning home pincher. I thought there was one that gave basic attack a boost to oh my god. Boost to defense. I've lost track of it. Oh, wait, no, that was a passive ability I gave Gronk. Yeah, Venerated a Touch. Okay. So I see now that one of the reasons that was so easy is because it was actually a retread of some previous levels, and the real challenge is probably down here in the sewers. And I'll also get some veterans that I can adopt to Edmund McMillan's various split personalities who live in trailers and alleyways and want to love kitties. But we don't have time for that this week. Approaching 11:30, and there is at least another good half hour of game left for these sewers. And I want to say, as like concluding thoughts on my first impressions, as oxymoron as that be, is that like it's good. I think you would see that for a while, for the past 30, 40 minutes maybe, I stopped talking and I was really like concentrated. A real nice flow state did achieve for a while there, where the decisions I was making were all very interesting, and they were frequently delivering cute little jokes, and the interface was cleanly enough read. But the question of whether or not it's going to be a real... Oh, shit! Didn't mean... I can still back out of this, though. Can I... Sharks? There's sewer sharks in this game? Save and quit to menu. Yeah, that's what we really should be doing. But yeah, it is hard to see whether or not like this is for me or going to be a favorite of mine. I think that's what I don't foresee. And the reason being is just sad. Good when you don't treat it as a second screen. But yeah, Mewgenics. Mewgenics is good. I can't tell if it's great. I'm also fairly certain it's not for me, though. Which is weird, because I did want to get into strategy games, but I already have a couple that I've been playing that I'm already good at, and I would have to learn strategy games all over again to get good at this one. I wonder if it's portable friendly. I wonder if I could load this on one of my handhelds, roll around in bed, play Mewgenics. Yeah, I guess that'll wrap up the first day. And then again, like, there's also a Kriegspiel game I might want to be checking out for next week. I guess we'll see how I marinate on this throughout the week. Whether or not I'm getting hooked is the question I'm hung up on. Yeah, I said earlier it didn't spark joy, and that might have sounded too mean. It's more like I'm just not hooked yet. I don't really have a very exciting reason in the back of my mind to want to know what's next, even though what has been here has been perfectly fine. I hate that I didn't say anything more exciting with the ending there. Oh, my face is still kind of out of the way. But the first impressions after just 4 hours of playing the intro are not going to be particularly complicated, especially because it's once again another game that I have played on stream that seems fine in execution but not sparking joy for my own personal self. Like, do you guys, has anyone here, if Ron Cinephile's in here, they'll remember what I was like when I was playing Death of the Reprobate, and I was laughing so hard and falling out of my chair straight much from all the joy that one was sparking. It was still conventional and familiar, but there was less of a learning curve. Yeah, if things are conventional and familiar, but it still takes a learning curve to climb, there's a sort of dissonance there that's really, really annoying at my current age, where I'm currently at, where it just feels like another obligation to learn a complicated strategy game over again. I'm trying to do this at the same time as Metal Gear Acid, guys. I'm sorry for being mentally exhausted. Metal Gear Acid is complicated. Mewgenics is kind of complicated. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Please keep my mother in your prayers. Definitely don't do anything that feels forced. That's no fun for anyone. But it's not like it wasn't fun. If the definition of fun that we're working with is like time passer, then yeah. But if the definition of fun that we're working with is something that triggers dopamine and serotonin, I don't know if I was getting the dopamine and serotonin. The same game style. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for watching me check out Mewgenics. I don't know if I'll be continuing it next week, because not because it's bad, but just because there might be more George suited things for next week, and I'll be constantly at a loss for what my next word should be until we get back to Metal Gear Acid on Monday. But yeah, they're the same game style. Get into archetypal criticism. Archetypical criticism. That's something that doesn't have an actual school of thought with books associated. Get into archetypal criticism and everything just starts to look like a little babby version of something older.